2019 Z06 in this really nice off-white color. How many miles does this thing have, Eric?
14,000.
Okay, fairly low. Look fairly stock. What's your guess gonna be? We go 575.
590. Kinda had a weird feeling. Manual car too.
Oh, I didn't know it was manual.
Yeah, I feel like that's bullshit. Right on the money, Matt. It's 590, bud. Yeah, now give it there.
Good. He needs it. Because Christ is the answer. I've been beating that in Eric's head for years
I
now.
still don't believe it. All I know about this air quality is really holding me back. Why the f did I do that?
You're ready to go home because of the air quality.
Yeah, I'm thinking about fan off. I think that's my head too ahead of itself.
Must be the air quality.
It is.
Putting your head in
Air
weird
quality's got
places.
Matt going fucking acting like a fucking. Well, it looks like we have a gray or white Corvette here.
I don't think I would have stuttered on the Camaro Corvette part.
Yeah, but you know, you would have gave us something dumb like that.
It was a nice car.
Well, I've worked on so many Camaros lately, Garrett, that you know.
Yeah, I know you've been.
It feels like.
You have been on. That goes the tool.
Yeah, I can't tell. Is this one gray or is it white?
Did you guys ever figure out what the color was called for this thing?
That's nice. Matt just sent me a Snapchat of him shitting his guts out in the bathroom. Nice thing to send your fucking friend, right?
Yeah, it's just the kind of person Matt is.
Yeah, I know. Just a fucking disgusting.
That's what all you doing to this.
Stage 4 clutch. T3 gauge. I don't think it's getting anything else. Headers, all that stuff.
Okay. It is getting mess and shit.
Yep. Heat exchanger.
Okay, cool.
Fuel system. All that good stuff. See? Look at that. Huh? This bumper's cracked here, too. Good. Of course, it's cracked where we saw it before.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's just, you can't really see it on camera. You can kind of see it when I like move the camera around.
Ashley David Parker. Yeah, what's his name? David Ashley Parker. Got it. Barely. Oh, boy. Get her on over here. We're getting old. I know. Ready to bring that toolbox in, Garrett?
Bring the toolbox. I could, you know.
Garrett's our newest mechanic.
I got a little toolbox. I could bring it in.
I think you should bring it in.
Yeah, start tomorrow. He's going to be ripping apart C6 doing his jam.
Nice. We can move on to bigger things.
Yeah, Colin, you'll be taking the load off us.
Then that can be a full-time race car mechanic.
Nah. You get you on some C6s again.
Yeah, sign me up. These things I don't mind. When they're getting the fucking magazines and all that shit, that's when they get.
I was into Maggie too?
No.
Oh.
There's a couple coming in that are though.
Oh, okay, because I know we got a nice shipment of them the other month.
Yeah, Bill said he's fucking got 4 coming in.
Jesus.
Oh, man.
As long as it keeps me off them Camaros, I'm alright.
You don't want to put a Maggie on
We're
the
pushing
Camaro?
them Kyle's way now. Kyle's gonna be the new LT Camaro guy coming up. That's what a little birdie told me earlier. Not looking good for him.
I'm down.
You want to put some Maggies on some 6 gens?
I'll be doing whatever you want. Just don't let me touch that sinister ZR1 thing. I don't want nothing to do with the ZR1 builds. That's all, Eric.
I'm fine with that, man. I think ZR1s are sick. Dude, don't be trying to take my work, too.
slap a GoPro on my fucking head and just do our own.
I've been trying to do that for years.
We can get a little body cam like fucking Doc,
Yeah.
this week and just do your job while we work.
Back when the whole Angry Eric thing started, I was going to start my own YouTube channel and just wear a GoPro.
Yeah?
Dude, that was the plan.
Think about being a content creator?
Fuck yeah.
Raking in 6 figures a month, doing fucking nothing.
Yeah, Garrett's going to start his own Etsy shop tonight. Fucking make one.
What are you selling?
Drugs.
Drugs?
Yeah, on Etsy. Think you can handle it, Garrett, or what?
Handle what?
Fucking heads cam, dude. Big step in your career.
I don't know. I'd be nervous.
We know. You're always nervous.
I need someone to walk me through it, you know?
I wouldn't trust you touching my worst enemy's car, Garrett.
That's terrible. Is that because I do like such a good job that, you know, your enemy will be so happy with the work that was done? You just wouldn't be happy about it? That hurts my feelings.
I know, Garrett. You don't have to tell me, bud. There's not much that doesn't hurt your feelings these days. You get upset. I know. I apologize. Before you get too upset. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry, bud.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, you gotta be more considerate sometimes, you know?
Yeah, I know, bud. There he is, Kyle. Yeah, Kyle.
We gotta start getting your hands dirty around here. I mean, you don't film for shit, so you might as well start working on cars when you're not doing it.
Like I just told him, I wouldn't trust him working on my worst enemy's vehicle. Then he said he was
well, you know, he built his own car, Eric, so...
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, that's a rolling advertisement
That's
right there
nice.
for his skills.
Yeah. You ain't
Look at that.
Yeah, traded in the old junk star for this.
Finally got a new one.
Well, I mean, my other one kept taking a shit. Instead of having it rebuilt, he hit me with a deal I couldn't refuse.
Nice.
The new brushless, badass John.
Sick.
Yeah, she rips. She rips, Garrett. He gave me $100 for my old one, and this one's $200.
Oh, okay.
I mean, 200. You know, I mean, this was 200, and
200 additional.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Which, I mean, shit. Fucking whatever. This thing's the new big badass brushless.
What is brushless mean?
It's a style motor.
Okay.
Yeah, no brushes and an electric motor.
Gotcha.
Like we were talking RC cars. You know what that means?
No, not exactly.
Can do anything around here without you fucking getting that camera from my ass.
That's what I get paid to do, Eric.
No, it is not.
It's not?
I got a lot of work for you to do around here, and you're just not getting it done.
Like what?
See that pile of fucking manifolds right there? That
Yeah.
pile of cats back there? I think you know what to do with them, Garrett.
I do.
Yeah. I do. Pretty serious down there.
In reality, you just put that camshaft in.
I did.
In reality, it's just giving
I hope the camera picked that up.
Bill would have got a kick out of that. Bill would have pissed himself. Tell you what, this thing did just rip all these in. That's fucking wild. All but this one. So, Gary, are you excited for your cousins, brothers, uncles, sisters, boyfriends, aunts, sisters, cousins, brothers graduation party this weekend, or what?
Nah,
Nah.
so we're probably not going.
I thought they were your big plans. That's what you told me.
They're real important to you.
Sounds like a hog barn.
What the f So this customer wanted their
subwoofer. Well, I guess he bought the car with a subwoofer in it. Subwoofers. He wanted them removed along with the amp and all the shit that goes with it. So as you can see, we got a whole bunch of shit here. And right now I'm just repairing all these wiring harnesses because I guess they tied into them with the amplifier. There's a lot of stuff up front that I already took care of. I'll show you, like they have this plug cut right here and they tied in with all these wires. That's what I'm in the middle of repairing right now.
so many wires.
Yeah, I'm working on it. They had all this, like they had this pigtail up front that piggybacked into the front radio control module and all that stuff. So yeah, I got rid of all that. Now I'm just working on getting those harnesses back together. I'll have to extend them, obviously, so they go back together correctly. So that's what I'm working on. So check back and see the finished product.
Yeah.
Got to use the old school soldering iron because my battery powered one died while I was in the process of these 87 wires.
Couldn't handle it. Couldn't handle the job. Nice, everything's all nicely taped up. So are all the speakers working now, or is it just these back ones?
All of
for
them,
now?
doors, everything.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, she's ripping. Garrett coming in after the shifter is installed already.
MGW?
No,
No.
no.
Getting Eric Davis shifter.
Getting this fuel system done. Waiting on my blower. New carpet's coming today so I can mount my meth tank. What else do I have to do? I gotta put his lip on. I gotta wire the P3. Oh man, I really got it in there. I can't, take chances. $500. I work hard for that.
New business venture, Garrett.
Oh, you didn't hear?
Good vibes.
Good vibes. And you know what? I'm good. And the dollar royalty is gonna stay. It's not going away at $500 because I gave you the name. Yeah, exactly.
What are we saying? Good vibes is what?
I mean,
Selling vibrators.
he's selling vibrators, and I told him to name it Good Vibes. Great company. Great name, huh? Fiber? Not bad.
All right.
Can I help you?
Oh, Jesus, you looked at me like you were upset.
I am. You're even over here.
Looked at me like you were about to square up.
Yeah. Thought I'd get some work done. Peace over here.
You thought wrong.
Yeah, no kidding. Looking good, though. Looking good. We're off to a good start here. Now I need to go get my fuel regulator and the ice tank.
I've been seeing some videos popping up of, like, people asking, old people if they still know how to skip. And all these, like, old people, they're not capable of skipping anymore. Like, they don't remember how.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like skip over a jumping rope, or like skip on like a...
Like skip, like you skip across the ground.
Okay, just like skipping in general. Like.
Yeah.
Really?
Like frolicking,
I mean, most old people can't walk, so how the fuck are they going to skip?
Well, they're asking people that can walk. It's not
like
they're not asking
like
a guy
how
in a
old are you
wheel.
talking?
The one that popped up my feed last night, dude, looked like he was in his 60s, 70s.
Okay, I bet you my dad would if I told him to skip. I bet he'd be cruising.
See, and I watched that, and I was like, you know what? I can't remember the last time I fucking skipped.
Let's see it.
It's like, I didn't know if I could still do it.
I'd like to see you do it, Garrett.
I certainly still can.
You know what they say. I don't believe it until I say it. So, let's see it. A little POV of you on the camera. Matt, can you skip?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'll skip to the motherfucking loo.
Oh shit, dog.
Damn, that's serious.
Yeah, you hear him spitting like that? Oh, man. Well, I'm waiting.
Huh?
Huh? I said I'm waiting.
Yeah, I could do it, and I don't even have to.
That was a nice skip you got there.
Yeah.
Making fun of those people and you're just kicking your leg out? That's fucking nice.
Okay.
There we go.
There you go.
POV of it and everything. That's serious. Well, you can skip.
There you go.
Like to see it, Garrett. Impressive job.
Thank you, thank you.
That was so fucking good. I might need to take that camera out of your hands and film you doing it.
I don't think so.
Nah, I think the viewers like need to see it for themselves. Like for all they know, you could just be jumping up and down.
I guess you're not wrong. They can hear it though. You know, they can hear the skipping.
Oh, they can hear it. We'll let the viewers decide on that one.
I'm looking.
Would you like to see Garrett skip?
I think I need to ask Bill if he's still got it in him.
I can't even imagine Bill skipping. Probably need to adjust that if I had to guess. But we'll see. I don't know. Won't know until the blower's here.
It's crab flavored Lay's.
What?
Crab flavored Lay's.
Just the fact that they had the Chinese lettering on them is just not. I just can't do it.
How about these? Szechuan peppercorn chicken. Doritos.
Saskatchewan peppercorn
Yeah.
chicken? Nice.
Rotisserie chicken Doritos.
Why would you ever go to an Asian market?
I mean, it's on Kirkwood Highway. I've driven past it 1,000 times.
So you basically just said yourself.
And we were bored one morning.
All right, 2019 C7Z. We did a full stage 4 on it. We actually did a ZL1 for this guy probably a couple years ago. And I believe we did the same thing. I think we did a full stage 4 on a ZL1. He had it, I don't know, for a couple years and sold it, and then bought this, and now we're doing the same thing on that. So I guess he enjoyed it on his last car. So we did a full stage 4 export Kong blower, 2.3 upper, 2-inch American Racing headers, big gulp 5-inch rotofab, our heat exchanger and expansion tank, our low side fuel system, our meth kit, monster triple disc clutch, Motion Raceworks catch can, P3 gauge in the side, so he can monitor, you know, E and wideband, etc., etc. Then he had an MGW shifter that we put in, and then we removed all of the stereo system that was in this, which was a feat in itself. But it actually turned out really good. Like, we got a new carpet piece for it and stuff like that. So you honestly can't even tell that anything was in here. It took Eric a little while to do, but it turned out really good. And I'm sure he can sell that system to whoever, and they can just put it right in their car with this carpet and everything that they had with it. So, you know, whoever have it, they'll just have to wire it in. But we took it out nicely. We didn't just cut it and hack it out. We uninstalled it, as you could say. I don't know what this thing should make. 850 plus, baseline to 586. Wonder if this was tuned before. The air fuel's like perfect. Usually when they're not tuned, they're like, the air fuel's like lean then rich. Was this stock? I mean, we did an air intake and headers and all that, so I don't think it had anything on it, but I mean, 586 is stockish number, so I don't know. Air fuel's perfect on it. Let's see what we got. .787. I didn't make a full pull though. 730 torque. The dyno like froze mid-pull. Yeah, it was like, it might be fine. Like, I think maybe because it's so loud or something, it like stuck on like 3,400 RPM, but I was watching the wideband in here. So I'll make another pull and see what it does. .792, 736 torque. Not bad for first pull. Makes 18 pounds. Like I said, it should make 850 plus, so my guess is it'll make, I don't know, maybe 810-ish on pump gas, and then 850-ish on E. So made 586. It's at, so it picked up like 100 or 210 so far on pump gas. got some knock there, I don't know why. Maybe because it's super rich on tip-in. I'll roll into it slower. Try again. I put it in the low octane table because I got a bunch of fucking knock. Let me fix it. Well, this thing cool down. We'll be back. I'll only let it cool for like 5 minutes, but I'm gonna make one more pull, then let it cool. Yeah, it's through heat soak. I mean, I've made like 6 pulls on it in like 10 minutes, so I'm gonna let it cool and we'll be back. I didn't let this thing cool for as long as I wanted to, but if it makes like over 805, I'll put E in it. If not, I'm gonna wait till tomorrow and do a cold pull, then put E in it. Again. I'll wait till tomorrow. I'll let this thing cool overnight and do a final cold pull in the morning, and then we'll add some E, and then we'll go from there. All right, cold pull, morning. It's not really that cold because I let it warm up for like a half hour. .7 752 torque, 18.1 pounds. Pretty badass. Exactly where I figured it would be. All right, we're gonna dump some E in this thing. All right, dump some E in. It's at 37%. See what we got. $813, $750. Went a little fat up top. Same thing again, but you gotta remember it's also hot. I'm gonna dump some more E in this thing. All right, we put the rest of the E in it. It's got 51% in it now. I just got it all cycled around, so it's hot as shit. So we'll see what it makes on this, and then as long as air fuel's right, I'll let it cool down. $811, but the air fuel was pretty good. I'm gonna let this thing cool down for a bit, because as a lot of people know, factory blowers on these things, even when we're not like pushing them crazy, or we're not spinning them, if you make, you know, 5 or 6 back-to-back pulls in like 10 minutes, with really no ability to technically cool, like it's not like we're driving 100 miles an hour like in neutral, letting, you know, the wind and stuff cool down the AIT temps. I'm shutting the car off, so it's literally just sitting there heat soaking, and then I'm starting the car back up. So out on the road, this thing would be not anywhere near what it is sitting here on the dyno. But that's good, because I tune it for those situations, which is technically worse on the dyno than it would be on the street. So I'm gonna let it cool down for maybe, well, it's almost lunchtime, it's 11:50. Maybe I'll let it cool down over lunch, so for an hour. I don't know, I'll be back, I'll let you guys know. Lunch is over for those guys. I was just doing some remote tunes and stuff. This thing's cooled down, let's see what we got. Definitely liked being cold. I figured it would because it was so hot earlier. So 853, 768 torque. I'm gonna make one more. Felt like it spun a little bit that pull because the tires are cold. It's not really as lean as it shows it is either. I think just the Y band is not warmed up yet. I literally started the car, made a hole, so pretty stout. I mean 809 or 806 or something on pump, and then 853 on 52% E. Pretty stout. This dude should be happy with that. It's gonna be a badass car, completely different than what he sent it here. So later. All right, taking this wrong gear. This stage 4 C7Z out. We got a 6 set of forge lines for this. We put the forge lines on it. So we got a tire on it. So he'll be able to rip on this thing. It's got a 18-inch ET Street SS on it. Manual car, obviously. He's on his way to pick it up. So just doing a little final drive. Make sure this thing is good and healthy to get back to him. And that's it. Like I said, I've said it time and time again, that our stage 4s are such like a nice package. Such a nice package for just like an all-around street car with a tire on it. Like, not crazy power, but 850 wheel. I mean, they generally make, you know, in our full stage 4s in between 850 and 900 wheel, depending on if it's auto or manual or, you know, whatever. But 850, 900 wheel, and it, you know, obviously in the vets it's going to be a little faster than like the ZL1s or the CTSVs, just purely based off weight, because this thing is probably 1,000 pounds lighter than the ZL1s and the CTSVs, and 1,000 pounds in a car, you know, it may not be 1,000, but still 800 maybe. That's a significant amount of weight. But either way, in either platform, you know, for what they are, they're killer. They make, you know, good power, instant torque. They drive good. Like right now, the exhaust is open, but I mean, I'll put this thing in a little stealth mode. I don't know if you guys can hear a big change, but I mean, the thing's almost silent right now. Like, literally, it sounds like a stock car with the exhaust closed, which is awesome, which is what I love. But I love having the option to do that, I should say. That's why I leave the factory exhaust on my V and stuff like that. Even on my ZR1, I still had a valved exhaust on it. I'm gonna see how this thing is gonna do. And this is second gear from like a 40. I'll roll into it. There's a tractor trailer completely blocking the road right now. It's good, pal. I'm actually gonna pull over real quick and just check this log real quick. Log actually looked good, so I'm gonna take a little U-turn and make another rip with not a tractor trailer completely blocking the road, but this thing runs good, man. I can't go too crazy on this because I'm not going to go like a full fourth gear rip. We just don't have enough room unless I go all the way out on the highway, which I'm not doing. It's all traction control on too. I can feel it just touching the traction control. But I mean, either way, this thing runs good. We don't get a ton of manual cars in, so when we do, they're fun to rip on. I'd say most of the stuff we do, not most, but besides like C6Z, you know, stuff, obviously they're all manual, but as far as the LT platform, most of them are autos. You know, we get a lot of like regular Camaros, stuff like that. I should rephrase it. I guess more of the LT4 platform a lot of those are automatics. So as far as with the Vettes and the ZL1s, I mean, obviously the CTSVs are all automatic. But, you know, so when you get a 850, 900 horsepower car, a lot of the times I get them, they're autos. So when you get one that's a manual, it's, I don't know, pretty fun to go out and rip on, because something a little different. But we got a little P3 gauge here so I can check the wideband and AITs or E-content or whatever he wants. E-content's at 50 right now, I think. I'll double check. I mean, it may not even be 50, but 52. These 7 speeds are so much different to drive than a 6-speed. When I first got my C7 years ago, man, it was definitely like a learning curve to try and bang third in this thing. I very rarely miss gears in cars, and man, it was a big adjustment. This is the nice term I'll put it for myself, that I kept missing third gear in that car, and it took me a while to figure out, like, they're just a little closer together. You know, in like a C6Z or like my C6 ZR1 or whatever, I mean, you can pretty much just click it up into third and not really have to like think much about it. And in the 7-speed manual stuff, you kind of have to think about it a little bit. You can't really just be as free with it as you can in a C6. You can't really push it over too far this way, or you'll get in between third and fifth. You kind of almost have to go just about straight up, and took me a little while to figure that out. And that was like way back in the day when we were trying to I think I was trying to be like the first in the 10s with it. I don't remember, it was so long ago. It was like 2014. I was trying to be the first in the 10s with it, and I was not the first. I forget who went 10s first, but I think I was the second, and I lost it by like a day or something. Someone did it one day, and I was at the track that day too, but I just couldn't put a pass together. And then someone else went 10s, and then I went like 1090 or 1080 or something the next day. It's all in the fun, man, you know, it's all part of it. Who really cares who's the first and on something that slow, I guess you could say. It's not really hard to go 10s in them. Like, when you're trying to go like 7s and 8s, that's a whole different ballgame. But as far as like trying to be the first in the 10s, it's pretty easy. But this thing, ready to go. You should love this thing. Later.